整个没有声音。
Now it does. All right, my bad.
What? Who are we talking to?
I'm talking to myself. You're talking to yourself. We're having a good time here.
See, this is why we should have gotten Scooby Dooby Doo.
What does that mean?
Spooky Dooby Doo.
Aha. Get him to Taiwan. We're spooky.
Spooky Dooby Doo. Where are you? You know that guy? Did you watch Scooby Doo?
Yeah. As a kid.
There's this
couple years
guy
ago.
that drives the van. He looks like Doctor Strange from Marvel, Ultimate Marvel.
What?
He likes to play with Scrappy.
Where are you going with this?
He's a Marvel character in Scooby Doo.
Where are you going with this?
No, not Freddy. He had
No,
he
Freddy drives the van.
No, he doesn't drive the van. Then he
Oh, you mean what's his name? Green shirt? No.
looks like. What do we do?
I don't know. We'll play it off.
What is wrong though?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Hey, we got some good matches.
Wait,
Yeah.
let's figure this out. All right, stream, help us out. Why is there no sound? We should follow the wires.
Follow the cables. Oh, I've never seen this wind post before.
What's she doing on the hot lava ground?
The floor's lava? The floor's not lava?
There is sound now.
There's sound now. Anyways.
Can you guys hear the game sound? Not through our mic, but through the game sound. Where's Mirror? Take the...
Yeah, we're good.
Did you do something?
Maybe.
Oh my... Is there a sound now?
Alright.
You know what the fifth... We just revealed what the fifth character is. It's sound.
We don't have it. We didn't have it. Well,
There you go,
we
ladies
were
and
talking.
gentlemen.
We were talking about the fifth character. We were like, oh man, new character.
And the sixth character is time space. Lower the game sound. The sound guy. Who is the sound guy? Who's accountable? He just walked in.
He just walked in. He's giving me food right now. Meaning he was not here at all.
Oh no! Did he mess?
Thank you.
I need one. Oh, because this is Cyborg.
You have the cable?
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I swear. Yeah, that one. White one. Thanks. All right. The sound guy has been fired. He is gone for good. He is walking the cold, hard streets of Cleveland.
He did bring me a meatball.
He's a good sound guy. Now, what is it that you think players is necessary for the new players to come into this game?
I feel like the exposure is pretty big, right? You know, people see the game everywhere on streams.
How about we take a survey right now?
All
Is
right.
anyone watching this stream new to Street Fighter that has never played this game before?
Or just got into it as of
Right.
1 month, or you know, quite recent.
Like a hot bath. You just have your little tippy toes in. Or are we all veterans?
Are we all 4-year veterans?
09er veterans.
Are we all 09ers? All right. So I mean, like, it sounds like some people are getting into it.
That's pretty interesting.
But then there's also people that just, you know, like this
Lee?
Griffenex guy. Yeah, you just watch tournaments. But
I want to meet those people. That's interesting to me. Someone that only watches streams, like a pure stream monster.
okay, but they don't play the game. They don't touch the game.
Like they don't even have the game. Let's just call it that. Yeah. Are there people like that? There seem to be.
They don't have the.
They don't even have the game and they just like to watch streams. That's baffling to me.
It is too. Yeah.
That's wild. Why would you spend a nice Sunday afternoon when you could be sunbathing in Central Park?
People really like to watch Marvel. I don't know.
And that's what's the problem with our society these days.
Marvel.
No, the advent of smartphones and lack of social interaction and stream monitoring.
But there's Twitter and the stream chat.
Exactly, you're putting a barrier in between the good old-fashioned flesh-to-flesh interaction.
Strange choice of words, but okay.
So I suggest we all, if it is a nice weather right now, wherever you are living in this corner of the earth, turn off the stream,
Go outside.
go outside, inhale some O2, say hello to your neighbor,
Alright.
tell your grandma that you love her, and then come back inside. Then you've done your civil service
For the day.
of being a respectable human being. And then you can revert into being
The shut-in.
the hikikomori that you are.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm telling you, man, this place, we're all gonna turn into robots if we don't practice interaction.
I mean, hey, come on. We started off a little better. To when I first met you, 3 years ago. You made a little post online, and I was like, I googled Taiwan Street Fighter local play, and I don't know.
Yeah,
you
so
popped up.
Street Fighter and Taiwan actually brought the two of us together.
Yeah,
Literally.
pretty much.
I was lonely. I wanted some human interaction. I was tired of... What was I doing?
School.
Yeah, I was just in school.
I was on winter vacation.
And then I put what's equivalent to like a Craigslist ad for Street Fighter players in Taiwan.
In English, mind you. So
Was that the key?
yes, yes.
And then you actually called me and you came up to my apartment,
Yeah,
which mind you is a pretty big leap of faith.
it is.
You could be a psycho killer, I could be a psycho killer, like, you know what I mean? Like, who knows what's on the internet?
You know. But sometimes you just gotta, take that leap. Okay. Hope that you don't die or get molested or,
So you know how I filtered all the scumbags out?
from what?
Because there was more than just you that came to the apartment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I charged
Ah, yes.
money for
Yes.
what? Please tell me.
So I go to Z's place and I'm having a good time. I'm like, oh yeah, get to meet some locals playing Street Fighter, English, mind you. And then at the end of the session, I need to go home. I have, some obligations tomorrow. I'm about to leave the door.
It was so awkward. I'm sorry. I remember this moment. Yeah.
And Z's like,
I
sorry.
hesitated, right?
He thought about it. Could you leave 50 Taiwan dollars, which
Which is equivalent to.
like $1.50, about
Okay.
$2, right? $1.50. I'm like, what? Like, what for? It's like, I turn on the air conditioning. Could you give me some money for the air conditioning? And I looked at him. I'm
I
like,
stuttered?
yeah, you did.
Oh, good.
Because I was like,
What did you think I was gonna ask? Were you afraid I was gonna ask you out? Like, hey, could you stay the night?
I don't know. I'm like, this guy's stuttering. He sounds like he wants to ask me a weird question.
Yeah, and it was already like musky from all the bodies in the room, and the Xbox was left on. Like it was already warm and baked. The oven was ready to put the bread inside.
All right. But yeah, he asked me to pay $1.50 US
Yeah,
for air conditioning for the session.
and I think I only asked you because you looked the least poverty. I was like, this kid has Air Max 1. Surely he can afford some air conditioning.
Air conditioning. Which I was like, okay, I understand. Air conditioning is expensive. in Taiwan.
No, it wasn't. It was just a test, a barometer of who...
It is, right? Some people don't turn it off. They open the window,
Yeah.
and then you guys both bake in the room. It's pretty bad.
And then when I went over to your place, the other side of the Brokeback Mountain, there was like too much air conditioning. Like I had to pay to turn it off. But that's another story for another day.
Anyways, I don't think we introduced the characters since we had sound issues. On our left here, on the the Hugo player with the big poofy hair
Yeah.
is Yoro.
Yoro. Yolehu. YOLO.
Y-O-R-O.
You only live once or twice.
Yeah, once or twice.
You live more than once if you're Elena. You can live infinitely
It's the right ultra.
if you keep on healing yourself, which you could if you keep on absorbing the ultra.
I'm gonna try that later. Anyway,
Healing!
next to him playing Poison is world famous King of Fighters player E.T.
Tell how it is.
Heard he just won a pretty big King of Fighters 98 tournament in China about a month ago. King of Fighters, the newest King of Fighters 98, which is a very old game, but it's like King of Fighters 98, Ultimate Match, Final Edition. There's so many letters at the end of the word now. To go back to that, I'm kind of glad that Ultra Street Fighter 4 is just Ultra Street Fighter 4. There's no like editions, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition version 2012. None of that. Alright. I know you guys are probably enjoying a lot of Hugo and Poison, but
We have yet to see Rolento, Elena, Elena, and I would like to see that. I actually want to see Gen with like W Ultra Gen.
oh,
He has
that's mean.
4 ultras at his disposal.
I don't want to deal with that. Yeah.
So the question is, if the damage of ultra is somehow calculated by the number of ultras that you have, would his ultra damage be reduced by
Nothing.
factor of 4?
You'll gain health if you get hit. I mean, from what I've been seeing, right, the W Ultra, as you'll see right now, it doesn't do